Hello guys, this is my channel, Quarter for the Genealogy. My name is Marian Gumilak and I would like to talk to you about one of the basic topics I believe in the genealogy, uh, looking for the parish metrics. The stuff gets complicated if you have ancestors living in another country, especially the one which uses different language or even different alphabet. So the thing is that we'll be looking at the Lviv archive, which the website is in Cyrillic, and that's where the stuff gets complicated. But I'll do my best to talk you through it. What I did myself when I wanted to look for the specific parish metric, I went to the Maherif website, no, Wikipedia, and basically I just googled Maherif, the Polish name of this town is Magierów. It was the town where we had the parish. The main church was there, but the other churches, like the village where my ancestors used to live, also belong to this parish, and that's why I was looking for this town. Okay, so we have here how this would be written in Cyrillic, and then we go. I will provide those links under the English version of this, which I recorded. There were instructions first in Polish, and I'm doing it for you, especially in English now, because I know that many of you not speaking Polish, but having Polish ancestors. Right, so I will provide this link later on, but basically here's a list provided by the archive of all the metrics they have available. And sure that's right, but yeah, let's just simply search for the Maherif on this website. More hits coming up, but we go to this one where we have all the numbers of the metrics written down, and basically I just went back to this page, and I would look up this 548 number. That was the oldest metric, and depends on what you need to find, but I decided to go and download all of the parish metrics for this specific parish. So I will have all those downloaded to my laptop hard drive. And as you can see here, the first is the metric number, so 6182548. I've got it right here over there, and this would be for the years 1830 until 1836. But then when we look at the latest one, the number 3043. Look it up over here, and I have it downloaded, and that's the latest one, as I said, and it covers years between 1920 almost to the Second World War, and it's 1936 in this case, but I cannot speak for other parishes, because I focus on this particular where my grandparents are coming from. Right, so once you have it downloaded for your parish of interest, then you would go, well, unless you speak Latin or know any of the Latin, it's good to Google some of it, and we have this. That's actually for Polish, but I'm sure you will have similar to translate the Latin version of the name into the Polish, or if you need for English. So you need to be careful with this, because sometimes you may think it looks quite obvious that the name in Latin looks very similar, so it got to be uh, a similar name in your language, but it can be tricky. I gotta tell you that, because we go to Wojciech, that's Adalbertus, and when I saw this name, it was the name of my great grandparents. I didn't know his name before. I have found him in the matrix as a father of my grandfather. So it was saying Adalbertus, and I was like, oh, it's gotta be Albert, because we have this name in Polish, which is Albert, but that's a completely different name here, as you can see. Albert is an Adalbertus, Albertus. So yeah, that's the trickiest one I have found. Right, let's go back, and also I will provide this link to the website. It's in Polish, but I think you will find this helpful, especially now that we have these new possibilities, and I don't have this in my version of the browser, but please check in yours, or also it can be in the mobile version, usually in our mobile phones, that you will have the option to translate the website. Or if you don't, you can simply, go and copy this text and to the translator, and then you will have the text in your language to fully understand what is written here. Because look at this, someone has spent a lot of time, I believe, on doing this. But what we have in original, in Latin, first here, then we can see the Polish version right underneath. And that will tell us exactly what's the metrics. So first you would have, I will quickly talk you through it. I think it will be easier for you guys. I will have this metric open. Give me a moment. Yes, for the 1827. So it was the year when my great grandfather was born. But how did I find this out? One way is to go, obviously, speak to your mother or grandmother and ask them. But if you don't have this opportunity, and those people are no longer with you, then you can go, and we have very nice website called Grobonet. It's like a million grays that you have in the United States, very similar. So basically, in many cases you will have the picture of the grave, and will tell you the exact date of this person. When was born my great grandfather? I was able to check it out over here, or right from the picture, and it says the 1st of April 1877, and I have spent some time on going through this parish metric, and on the page 164 out of 245 pages, which is quite a lot, I have found my great grandfather. So what we can see here is the year when he was born, that's right. Then the month, that's quite similar to English, Aprilis, which is obviously April. Then the position number, so basically which birth was it during the year, then what day of the month was he born, was the 1st of April, then when was he baptized? It was right week after, on the 8th. Then the house number. That's worth noting, this one, because like in this village, there's quite a few people with the same surname and often even with the same name. So in this year, I'm pretty sure I have found 2 or even 3 people with the same name. So Johannes, which is Jan in Polish and John in English, Chucha. And to find the right one, I had to narrow down the search and have noted the house number before when I was looking for my grandmother. So yeah, that's very, very good to have it noted, the house number, the village. Then if the person was Catholic, then most of the people, yes, will be Catholic. That's the religion. Then the sex, you have a male, the first column, and the second column is a lady, a girl. Then we have information if the person was born, in marriage, or I think you say out of wedlock. Please correct me in the comments. Saying it incorrectly, but that's what I remember when I was living in England. Then we have it's always the name of the father of the newborn baby. Then it says the name of his father, so it would be a grandfather of this baby. Then the mother of the father, which was Maria, and her maiden name, which was Baron. Then we have here the mother of the baby, Helena Dish, and her parents, which was Andreas and Maria the Cautious. Then in this column, Conditia, it says the village. 19% of people will be saying Agricola. Basically, it was the person who was taking care of the the villager, let's say. Then the patrini, it was like the patrons. Oh, I have a better way. It's obviously the godfather and the godmother. So it was Andreas, Mamchura, and Mariana. It's actually often the same name, Mariana Mamchura. And the last column, again, it says Agricola, so pretty much the job that they were doing. Underneath, it will be saying the name and the surname of the father, the priest who has baptized the baby. And here says the name of the village, Zarumbane. The church was in one village, it's called Ulicko Teretkevich, but then it has covered 2 villages. That's the other smaller village. It was called Zarumbane, where it's mostly occupied by the Ukrainian people. Oh, one more thing, it says in Polish it's akuszerka, so it was in most cases the lady that assisted in the birth. So I think it's pretty much what I had to tell you in this video. So please subscribe my channel, which is called, it's in Polish, it says Kwadrans for the genealogy. Now it has changed to Marian Gumilak. Never mind, I will have it updated, and please stay tuned. Hopefully I will record more of the videos, both in Polish and in English. Good luck, guys.